Hey everyone, Harry here with Crypto Gains HD. Welcome back to the channel where we bring you the latest and greatest in the world of XRP and cryptocurrency. Today, we've got some exciting news to share about XRP, so let's dive right in. Big developments are happening in the XRP ecosystem, and it's time we unpack what this means for investors and the broader crypto market. As of March 26, 2025, XRP is trading at around $2.46, up over 3% in the last 24 hours. But the real story isn't just about the price. It's about what's happening behind the scenes. First up, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The SEC lawsuit. After years of legal battles, Ripple has finally emerged victorious. CEO Brad Garlinghouse announced that the SEC has dropped its appeal against Ripple, marking the end of a grueling $1.3 billion unregistered securities suit that began way back in December 2020. This is huge news, folks. It's not just a win for Ripple, it's a win for the entire crypto industry. With this legal cloud lifted, Ripple is now poised for significant growth in the US market. Garlinghouse revealed that 95% of Ripple's clients were based overseas due to the regulatory hurdles posed by the SEC. Now, with those barriers removed, we can expect Ripple to expand aggressively into the US payments and securities sectors. This could lead to a flood of new partnerships and adoption, potentially driving up the value of XRP. But that's not all. The resolution of the SEC case has opened up new possibilities for XRP, including the potential for an XRP ETF. Industry experts, including Nate Geraci, president of the ETF store, are saying it's now obvious that an XRP ETF approval is just a matter of time. In fact, predictions are floating around that major players like BlackRock and Fidelity could soon be offering XRP ETF products. And it gets even better. Polymarket, a crypto betting platform, is giving an 86% chance that an XRP-based ETF will be approved this year. That's up from just 57% in January. The crypto community is buzzing with anticipation, and for good reason. An ETF approval could bring a massive influx of institutional money into XRP, potentially driving the price to new all-time highs. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. While the long-term outlook for XRP is incredibly bullish, we need to consider the short-term picture as well. Some analysts are pointing out that XRP is currently in a tight corner. There's resistance at $2.60 and $2.80, which means we'll need to see significant buying pressure for XRP to break through these levels. On the flip side, we've got support levels at $2.04 and $2.30. If XRP falls below these levels, we could see it dip below the $2 mark. But here's the thing. Many experts believe that this consolidation phase is actually a good sign. It suggests that XRP is building a strong base for a future breakout. Now, let's talk about some potential catalysts that could drive XRP's price in the coming months. First, there's the possibility of XRP gaining strategic reserve status. There are rumors circulating that XRP could be included in US crypto reserves, which would be a massive boost for institutional adoption and demand. Second, we've got the anticipated Federal Reserve rate cuts. As the fourth largest cryptocurrency by market cap, XRP stands to benefit from the expected 50 basis point rate cuts in 2025. Lower interest rates typically lead to increased investment in riskier assets like cryptocurrencies. But it's not all smooth sailing. Some analysts are predicting a potential price crash for XRP, with targets as low as $1.50. They're pointing to a growing bearish divergence on XRP's 3-day chart, suggesting that recent gains might be fragile. This has led some investors to look for safer bets in the crypto space. However, it's essential to remember that volatility is par for the course in the crypto market. While short-term fluctuations can be nerve-wracking, the long-term fundamentals for XRP remain strong, with over 300 financial institutions already partnering with Ripple, including big names like American Express, Santander, and the Bank of Japan. XRP's utility in the cross-border payment space is undeniable. So what's the bottom line for XRP investors? Well, as always in the crypto world, it's a mix of excitement and caution. The resolution of the SEC case and the potential for an XRP ETF are incredibly bullish signals. But we also need to be prepared for short-term volatility and possible pullbacks. My advice? Keep a close eye on those support and resistance levels. Watch for any news about ETF approvals or new partnerships. And most importantly, never invest more than you can afford to lose. Cryptocurrency is a high-risk, high-reward game, and XRP is no exception. That's all for today's update on XRP. If you found this video helpful, please smash that like button and hit subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss another upload. We'll be back soon with more crypto news and analysis. This is Harry from Crypto Gains HD signing off. Stay safe, stay informed, and happy investing.